Hello and welcome to class. Today we will be targeting our glutes and legs, so whenever you're ready, just go ahead, grab your mat and find your wide-legged child's pose. Knees are a little bit wider than your hips. Chest comes in between your thighs, forehead relaxes down on the floor. Find your ujjayi breaths, lengthen your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose with a little restriction at the back of your throat. Feel your ribs expanding and contracting against your inner thighs. Inhale, shift to your tabletop, wrists under your shoulders. Let's start by drawing circles over the wrists to warm them up. Just side to side, back and forth. Stopping and giving attention to one side or the other as needed. Walk your hands a little bit forward, find your high plank. Heels are lifted and pressing towards the back. Navel is in and up. Shoulders still over the wrists. Keep breathing. And then release your knees back down to the floor and bring your wrists back under the shoulders. Let's warm up the spine. A few cat-cows, inhaling, arching the back and looking upwards. Exhaling, pressing the hands into the floor and rounding the back as much as possible, looking towards the navel. Inhaling, arching. Exhaling, rounding the back. Feel free to free flow and move intuitively, maybe involving your hips, swaying from side to side, barrel rolls, or whatever works for you. In this moment, feel free to do, or just keep going with traditional cat-cows. When you're ready, find your flat back, extend your right leg behind you, flex your foot, and we'll toe tap to the left and then to the right 10 times. The more you lift your leg, the more you'll feel it in your glutes. Move with the breath, don't hold your breath, and let's go. Tapping to the left and then to the right. We'll do our work first on one side and then switch to the other, so make it sustainable. Keep your breath long. Move with attention and intention. Feel your glutes firing up. You can either point your toes or flex your foot. Both work very well. Once you've done 10, bend your knee and flex your foot, stamping the foot to the sky. Exhale, round your back and crunch knee to forehead. Inhale, lift your heel up. Exhale, crunch. 10 times of this as well. Exhaling, rounding, pushing the ground away, just like we did in cat-cow. Exhaling, rounding, inhaling, lifting the knee higher, the heel higher towards the sky. Last one. Stamp your heel to the sky, keep it lifted and extend your left arm to the front. Keep it there, balance, or grab your ankle and lift your ankle to the sky. Little half bow here. And then release. Bring your hand back under your shoulder, but extend the right leg behind you, flex the foot. On the exhale, kick your leg to the right. 10, 9, exhaling, opening the hip. 7, 6, center, squaring the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. For this one, hold and lift your heel a little bit higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release your knee back to the floor. Let's do it on the other side. In between sides, you can shift your hips from side to side. Extend your left leg and toe tap to the left and to the right. 10 times with your breath, keeping your fingertips wide, feeling your glutes firing up. And then once you've done 10, bend your knee, stamp your foot to the sky, foot is flexed, exhale, crunch 10 times. Knee to chest to nose, pressing the hands into the floor, rounding your back. On the exhale, on the inhale, arching the back slightly and lifting the knee, heel to the sky. One more. Keep it up. Extend the right arm to the front. Stay there. Keep lifting your heel high or grab your ankle and lift the knee, pushing the foot into the hand, and then release your hand back under your shoulder. Let's kick our left leg to the left 10 times. Inhaling, coming back to center, squaring the hips, exhaling, opening the hip. Try to keep your leg parallel to the floor, lift it as high as possible. Last time, open your hip, kick to the side and hold it. Lift the heel a little bit higher, breathe, and then without releasing the knee to the floor, bring it forward towards the chest and try to step your foot between your hands without a sound. Good. Find your low lunge. You can walk your back knee a little bit more to the back. Arms over your head or hands to your hips. Keep sinking your hips slow and breathing, hugging your thigh bones towards the midline. When you're ready, reach your arms up. Tuck your back toes under and lift your back knee off the floor. Keep your knees bent and step your back foot forward into a chair pose. Sink your hips slow. Make sure you can see your big toes here, and then step your left foot all the way back into your lunge. Gently, without a sound, drop your left knee to the floor and untuck your toes. Bring your hands to your hips. Sink your hips slower. Keep hugging your thigh bones towards the midline. Release your hands, framing your front foot, and step back into your downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart. Take your time, maybe walking your dog, bending one knee and then the other. Every single fingertip is engaged. Hug the floor with your index and your thumb especially. Tailbone is the highest point of the pose. Ribs are hugged in. Navel in and up. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Look between your hands. Lift the leg higher. And then on your exhale, bring the right knee to your chest and release your foot next to your right wrist. Drop the back heel down. Warrior one, alignment heel to heel with your legs. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Commit to the lunge, bending the right knee over the ankle. Exhale, fold forward, straight back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, fold forward, arms engage. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, humble. Engage your triceps. Inhale. Legs stay strong. It's just your upper body moving. Inhale, lift. Exhale, last time, release. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then lift your back heel off the floor, finding your high lunge again. Back leg is strong and straight. The back of your knees lifting towards the sky. Lean forward like you're trying to grab something in front of you. Back is long, crown of your head is reaching forward, and then extend your arms behind you and find your airplane pose, balancing on your right foot. Flex or point your left toes, hips are parallel to the floor, and then slowly carry your left knee forward and up towards your chest, arms up. Figure 4. Flex your left foot as much as you can and then cross your left ankle over your right knee. Hands come together in front of your heart center, sinking your hips slow. Feeling the stretch in your hip. Find a focus point in front of you or on the floor to keep the balance, and then if you want, you can fold over your legs and find the floor with your fingertips. Try not to straighten your right leg too much. Keep a micro bend and keep flexing your left foot. Inhale, bring yourself back up, arms up, left knee to your chest, and then slowly with control release your hands back in front of your heart center, foot down into the floor. Arms release by the side. Mountain pose. Tuck your tailbone under. Breathe, find your Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up, extended mountain pose. And lift your heels off the floor, balancing on the ball of your feet. When you're ready, on your exhale, open your arms to the side and find a T-like position with your body and lower your upper body, your chest, forward, like you're about to dive in an ocean. Your back is flat, your heels are lifted high towards the sky. Keep it up and then release your heels to the ground, fold forward. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the floor, on your knees or on your shins. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, step back or roll over your toes. Other side, inhale, left leg up, look between your hands, lift the leg even higher, and then exhale, knee to your chest. Without a sound, release your foot next to your wrist. Heel to heel alignment, warrior 1. Inhale, reach your arms up, commit to the lunge, and exhale, 5 humble warriors with your arms engaged behind your back. Exhaling, leaning forward. Inhaling, reaching your arms up. Exhale, lean forward, reach forward with the crown of your head. Inhale, arms up, legs stay as they are. Back is long from your tailbone to the crown. One more time. Lean forward. Engage your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up and find your high lunge. Lift your back heel off the floor. Exhale, lean forward like you're trying to grab something, and then shift your weight into your left leg, finding your airplane pose. Maybe reaching your arms towards the back, engaging your triceps. Chest is open forward. Find a focus point, a drishti, and then carry your knee into your chest, arms up. Exhale, flex your foot and find your figure 4 on the other side, sinking your hips slow, hands together in front of your heart center. Breathe. And then slowly, if you did it on the other side, find your forward fold, fingertips on the ground. Keep micro bending your left knee and flexing your right foot. When you're ready, slowly look up and find your hands to your heart center, reaching your arms up, carry your knee upwards, and then release your hands to your heart, to your foot down. Inhale, chair pose, big toes together, heels slightly apart. Eagle, right leg over, right arm under. Sink your hips slow, keep your hips aligned and looking forward. Inhale, unwind your arms, right knee into your chest, flex your right foot. Exhale, warrior 3, arms forward, right leg back. Keep pushing your heel away and your crown forward to keep this pose. Very softly, land your back toes to the ground, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2, open your arms and pivot your back heel to the floor. Arch to heel alignment. Relax your arms. Flip both of your hands to the sky, relax your shoulders. And then, keeping your shoulders relaxed, flip your palms back down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left palm up and back. Exhale, side angle, left elbow on your left knee. Right arm is reaching forward, and then bring it even more forward and to the right, sinking your hips towards the back of the mat. Skandasana or ninja pose. Maybe your hips can lift a little bit higher, maybe your heel is off the floor. Whatever you do, keep your back long and your booty engaged. When you're ready, using the strength of your glutes, come to your warrior 1, eagle arms, left arm under. Inhale, arch your back slightly if you want, and then release your arms behind you, clasping your hands. Inhaling, extending your elbows, lifting the heart up towards the sky, and exhaling, humble warrior. Left knee is still above the left ankle, chest is coming to the inside of your leg. Back is long, crown is reaching forward, back heel is grounded. Inhale, slowly lift your chest up, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the floor. And inhale, 3-legged dog, extend your left leg to the sky and come into your 3-legged plank, 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You have the option to skip this part if you want. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring the right knee to your right tricep and release your foot to the outer edge of your mat next to your right wrist, finding your lizard pose. Release your left knee to the floor or keep it lifted, whatever works best for you. Shuffle your hips from side to side if you need to. Now tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee off the floor and walk your hands forward just in front of your right foot. When you're ready, keep your right knee soft. Shift your weight into this right leg and kick your left leg to the side, flexing your foot. Lift it high and then release it to the other edge of the mat. Toes out, malasana, squat pose, hands to the heart center. Maybe your booty is lifted higher, maybe it's sinking down. Whatever you do, keep your back long and your heart facing forward. Lift your chin, lift your arms up, press your feet into the ground so much that the only way now is up. Engage your glutes, engage your legs, and extend your legs, coming all the way up to Tadasana. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips slow. Exhale, eagle pose, left leg over, left arm under. Keep lifting your elbows, hands away from your face, sink your hips slow and then unwind. Inhale, knee to chest, arms up. Exhale, warrior 3. Left leg is extended, foot is pushing away, crown is reaching forward, hips are parallel to the floor. Softly bend your right knee and without a sound, bring yourself to your high lunge. Toes are coming down first, and then on your exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right palm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Bring your left arm forward and then to the left, circling it around, all the way to the back of your mat, finding Skandasana on the other side. Your hands can come on the floor, or your hands are in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center. Right foot is flexed. Whenever you're ready, find your warrior one. Right arm under, eagle arms, maybe arching your back a little bit. And on your exhale, releasing your arms, bringing them behind your back. Clasp your hands. Palms are connected. Inhale, extend your elbows, lift your heart up. And exhale, humble warrior. Your side body is touching the inner thigh of your right leg. Back foot is 45 degrees in. Legs are strong. Inhale, lift your chest, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, three-legged dog, right leg up to the sky. And then shift forward, three-legged plank, three-legged chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to your left tricep and release your foot to the outside of your left hand. Back knee can come on the floor. Find your lizard. Shift your hips from side to side if needed. Maybe coming on your forearms. Just enjoying a few moments of stretching and breathing. When you're ready, tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee off the floor and walk your hands forward. Shift your weight into your left leg and extend your right leg to the side, flexing your foot and lowering your foot to the other edge of the mat, finding your malasana or squat. Good job. You can shift your hips from side to side and then round your back. Arms come forward without a sound. Lower your hips to the floor and find your butterfly. Soles of your feet come together. Back is long. Make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones. You can bring your hands behind your back on your fingertips to keep the back long. Or you can fold forward, bringing the forearms to the ground or your hands in front of you. Trying to rotate from your hips rather than rounding your back too much. Let your feet open like an open book and your knees coming down naturally with gravity without pushing or forcing anything. Slowly come back up. Help close your knees with your hands. And then find a reclined position on your back, unwinding one vertebra at a time, using your core. Your head comes on the mat last. Good, now let's find our bridge pose. Feet are hip-width apart, toes are slightly in. You can touch your heels with your fingertips. Look straight up as you inhale, lift your hips up 10 times. Exhaling, lowering the hips almost to the ground. Inhaling, squeezing the glutes, and lifting the hips to the sky. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep pressing the feet into the ground. Last time, inhale, lift your hips all the way up and walk your feet towards each other until they touch. 10 more times with your feet together, squeezing your glutes. Make sure you don't feel any pain in your knees. Inhaling, lifting the hips, exhaling, lowering the hips almost all the way down to the floor. Try not to touch the floor with your glutes. Last time, inhale, lift your hips, extend your right leg straight up to the sky, keep it engaged 5 times. Inhale, lift your hips, exhale, lower. I know it burns, just keep going like this and breathe. Lower your right foot down, other side 5 times, extend your left leg to the sky, press into the right foot as you lift your hips. Lower your foot to the ground. Feet are hip width apart again. Toes are slightly in. Stay here, lifting your hips higher. Or if you want more, clasp your palms under your back, interlacing the fingers, and walk the shoulders towards each other, tucking them under. Lifting the hips higher. Neck is long. Chin is away from the chest. Breathe and then release. Release your hands and release your hips. One vertebra at a time. Hips come down last. Swaying your knees from side to side. Hands on the belly. Good. Now once your legs find your left side again, stay there. Open your arms to the side and gaze towards the right. Gentle supine twist. Slow your breath down. Breathe into your belly. Look up. Drop your knees to the right. Gaze to the left. Twist on the other side. Keep breathing and enjoying the simple twist. Gaze back up. Bring your knees up. And finally give them a big hug. Knees towards your chest, maybe rocking from side to side and massaging your back, your kidneys. Happy baby, grab your outer or your inner foot or maybe your big toes with your peace fingers, bending the knees towards your armpits, bringing the tailbone to the ground as much as you can, maybe also rocking from side to side. If you want to play with it a little bit, you can extend one leg, then the other, maybe both legs at the same time. And then give yourself one last hug. And find your Savasana, lengthen your legs in front of you. Feet to both corners of your mat, arms by your side, palms facing up. Wiggle as much as needed. And then take a long breath in. Hold at the top. And then release, let everything go. Relax every single part of your body. Eyes are closed. Savasana. Slowly start to deepen your breaths. Come back into your body, move your fingers and your toes, eventually reaching your arms over the head, pointing your toes, and giving yourself a nice big full body stretch, like after a long and pleasant sleep. Bring your knees into your chest and roll over to your side. Press your hands into the ground and find a simple sitting position, hands to your heart center. Take your last breath in and a long breath out. and bow down to yourself for coming on your mat today and practicing for your body and mind. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, and I see you very soon.